I'd like to show you guys my version of a waste oil heater. This particular heater sits in my living room. Heats just this space, or designed to heat just this space. It can run on any version of waste oil, but I used waste vegetable oil from a diner down the road. It's a pretty simple design. It's built out of beer kegs. In the bottom we have a combustion chamber. Plumbed into the combustion chamber is both the oil feed and the air feed, forced air from a blower fan behind it. The oil feed penetrates into the forced air tube to keep it cool while it travels through the combustion chamber. So the air travels around the fuel. Behind the walls there's a fuel tank, little needle valve, and I have a sight tube here. It's got a pretty decent flow rate right now. I've got it up there pretty high. It's been running for about 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. So the oil and air flow down into the combustion chamber. I haven't completed the masonry around the door. This door slides in and out, but for now we'll just peek in this little sight hole. See if it'll resolve. There we go. So you can see the oil dripping into a stainless steel dish. Runs down a little ramp to preheat and then into the bottom of that dish. Forced air is blown around it. It's the hole in the air tube is cut to sort of cycle around in a swirly fashion. As the combustion gases heat up, they flow up into this first keg. This first keg is packed full of a refractory mix to make it a large, dense masonry mass. There's 4 spiral channels that flow up through this keg. And then into the top keg, I've plumbed in stainless steel tubes. Air flows into the back, into the tubes. The tubes take a little bit of a route down and then out the front, and forced air comes out here to push air into the room. This top keg is an empty shell. There's nothing, no refractory mix in there. Plumbed up to the top, it's like a wood stove cap, stainless steel collar. I've welded on bike parts. The whole thing has a bike theme, you can see. We've embedded bike parts into the concrete walls that make up the surround. And I've added a damper here to keep, mostly just to close so that air doesn't flow up freely once I shut it off. And then plumbed into the chimney structure. So that's my version of a waste oil burner. Heats the space nicely. And it looks pretty cool.